Hello, this is one of my favorite lessons. This is 3.1b. Is it a triangle? So there's something called the triangle inequality theorem. It's a very fancy way of just some math people telling us what they discovered a long, long time ago, that the sum of the two smallest sides of a triangle must be greater than the length of the longest side. The sum of the two smallest sides must be greater than the length of the longest side. So how I actually like to think about this is the short side plus the middle side has to be greater than the longest side. Okay, otherwise it doesn't work. So you can play around with this a little bit if you have like some straws or some toothpicks, or you just want to rip up some paper or something like that. But what I have here, and you don't even necessarily need to draw this in your notes, but this one on the left, it works. It is a triangle. And the one on the right, it doesn't work. There's really no way that I can play around with this and make this a triangle. This long side is just too long. It doesn't matter if I make this like way, way, way big like this, it's still just never going to create a triangle. Let me do that a little bit. It's just going to be too long. It won't work. Okay. So what you can see here, if I just move these a little bit, so here's our short side, and here is our middle side. And if I put these guys, drag this up a little bit. If I do this, we're going to see that those two together, if we add them together, are going to be longer than this blue side. Where over here, that's not going to be the case, and I think I need to put them this way. So we will see over here that the short side plus the middle side is not going to be as long as this blue side. Close, but not quite good enough. So if that happens, you are dealing with three sticks or three pieces of paper or three spaghetti noodles that are never going to come together to make a triangle. Okay, so we're going to dive right into some examples. And it says, do the given side lengths make a triangle? So pretty simple. How I always do these is I just label them. So I do short, middle, long, and I'm going to use like a cursive L so it doesn't look like a 1. Short, middle, long. Okay, so you just have to remember that short plus middle has to be bigger than long. Okay, now check it. Is 3 plus 4 bigger than 6? Question mark. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 is bigger than 6. So yes, that does create a triangle. Okay, number 2. They're not in order this time, so be careful. 2 is the shortest. 6 is the middle, and 10 is the longest. Okay, so you're asking yourself, is short plus middle bigger than long? Okay, in our case, 2 plus 6 bigger than 10. Is that true? Well, 2 plus 6 is 8, and 8 is not bigger than 10. Okay, alligator should be eating the bigger number. So that's bad. So no, that one would not work. Okay, and then number 3, kind of a tricky one here. So we have short, middle, and long. So if we add them together, 3 plus 5 bigger than 8? Question mark. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 bigger than 8? That's the question. Is that true? No, 8 is not bigger than 8. 8 is equal to 8. So in that case, you do not have a triangle that works. They have to be bigger. So if it was like 8.05, greater than 8, yeah, sure, that works. Okay, but if they are exactly the same, like they are in that case, we're not dealing with a triangle. All right. So again, hopefully this is an easy lesson. Hopefully this doesn't take you an entire class period. Main idea, short plus middle has to be bigger than long. Otherwise, it is not a triangle.